Podcast 269, Understanding the Lenses of Barbados' Heritage and Cultural Landmarks. Copyright 2026, ISBN 9789769782631. Hi, and welcome to today's episode of Exploring Barbados Through Time. I am your host, Dr. William Anderson Gittins, DD, and I'm honored to guide you through a journey that connects the past, present, and future of this beautiful island, Barbados. In this episode, we'll delve into the heart of Barbados's natural beauty and its rich cultural legacy, all while using lenses, both literal and metaphorical, as a tool to understand and preserve our history. As an author, publisher, podcaster, photojournalist, media arts specialist, cinematographer, cultural theorist, and doctor of divinity, I often find myself reflecting on the weight of responsibility that comes with being a citizen of Barbados. This island, our homeland, is more than just a geographical location. It's a living, breathing entity that carries centuries of stories, struggles, triumphs, and deep-rooted cultural pride. For me, capturing and sharing these stories is both a duty and a passion. When I say, I quote, lenses, end quote, I'm not only referring to the physical cameras or equipment I use to document Barbados, but to the many perspectives that shape my work. These lenses represent the multi-dimensional viewpoints from which I approach my understanding of our history, culture, and identity. Each lens brings its own unique focus, whether it's historical, cultural, emotional, or socio-economic, allowing for a more nuanced understanding of the world around us. For example, one of the key roles I play is that of a cultural theorist. Through this lens, I explore how landmarks like the Pine Basin, St. Augustine's Anglican Church, the Eric Holder Jr. Municipal Complex, and the Whispers are not just physical structures, but cultural symbols. They are repositories of collective memory, shaping and reflecting the identities of Barbadians past, present, and future. Let's take a closer look at some of these landmarks, starting with the Pine Basin, located in the Pine area of the parish of St. Michael. This site lies on the border with the parish of Christ Church. It is not just a place in space, it's a place in time, embodying the historical and social context that have shaped this region. Understanding the etymology of the Pine Basin itself can offer insights into how the land was once utilized and viewed, providing a key to understanding its role in the island's historical landscape. Similarly, St. Augustine's Anglican Church, perched at the top of Market Hill in the parish of St. George, has been an integral part of the local community for centuries. This church is more than just a place of worship. It's a landmark that holds the memories and lives of generations of Barbadians. Its architectural beauty and religious significance speak to the island's colonial past and the enduring power of faith in shaping both personal and collective identities. We have the Eric Holder Jr. Municipal Complex, situated in the parish of St. Joseph. This complex stands as a symbol of Barbados's political evolution, housing government offices and essential community services. Its significance lies not just in its function, but also in its role as a marker of how governance and community have been intertwined on the island for generations. Now, no conversation about Barbadian landmarks would be complete without mentioning the Whispers. The Whispers, which welcomes guests with a breezy art-filled gallery that takes you to West Africa. Unlike the others, this landmark is more of a cultural gathering spot, a place where locals and tourists alike come together. As Walters 2022 notes, the Whispers is the embodiment of Barbadian spirit, fostering cultural exchange and social unity through Ghanaian treasures like Ashanti stools, vivid kente cloth, carved unity figures, trading beads, and Showa stone owl that appears to wink as you pass is a must-see when discussing Barbadian landmarks. InsanDoubtsBarbados.com. By examining these landmarks, we gain not only a greater understanding of Barbados's physical history, but also the emotional and social undercurrents that continue to shape this island. Each landmark weaves together the complexities of our colonial past, religious heritage, and modern political identity. Together, they offer a map of the Barbadian spirit, an intricate mosaic that defines who we are as a people. This is where the metaphor of lenses comes in. In my work, I use lenses to frame the narrative of Barbados's cultural heritage. Every lens, whether it's the camera lens I use as a photojournalist, or the scholarly lens I adopt as an academic, allows me to engage with Barbados in new ways. Each perspective adds depth, ensuring that the story is multifaceted and that no part of our heritage is left behind. As I explore the etymology and the cultural significance of these landmarks, I am reminded of the role that the Barbados National Trust plays in preserving them. It's through their tireless efforts that these sites remain protected for future generations to experience and cherish. In closing, I invite you to think about the lenses through which you view the world around you. How do your personal experiences, your cultural background, and your understanding of history influence the way you interpret your environment? How do your personal experiences, your cultural background, and your understanding of history influence the way you interpret your environment? Like me, you may find that embracing multiple lenses allows for a deeper, more meaningful connection to the world and to the land that shapes who we are. Thank you for joining me on this exploration of Barbados's heritage. I hope this conversation has inspired you to look at the landmarks in your own life through a new lens, recognizing not only their physical beauty, but also their profound cultural significance. Join us next time as we continue to explore the stories and landmarks that define our island. Until then, take a moment to appreciate the beauty and history that surrounds you wherever you are. I am Dr. William Anderson Gittins, DD. You've been listening to Exploring Barbados Through Time.